Hello everyone. I have made 2 videos about AI music projects and I said that I will not turn this into a series. And this is now my 3rd video. It will serve as a conclusion to the vkei AI Slop trilogy, if you want to give it a name. By popular request, I will discuss a few examples of AI used by vkei bands, and I will go over some fully AI vk projects. Because, oh my, I had no idea how many of them there actually are, and how popular they have gotten. As I have said, this will be my definitive video about AI. I don't expect to do more of these, unless something really worth talking about happens. Without further ado, thank you to my patrons: Mumble Honey, Remilia, Big Body Igor, Canary Casey, The Insomniac Slayer, Dali, Lemon Piglet, Hattie Soup, Damian Trevor Vincent, and Evister. And let's get into the video. Let's start with the topic of real vkei bands using AI. I will go over the most notable examples. Thankfully, I did not find any cases of vk bands generating or producing songs using AI, but well, you never know what the future might bring. Back in 2024, Dylan Gray used AI to make the music video to their song The Devil in Me. Although this obviously sucks, there is a reason for it. The song appears to be about the dangers of mentally disturbed people using AI chatbots that worsen their delusions. But honestly, I think that heavily using AI to criticize AI is not the right way to go. I mean, I get the idea, but come on. But as a lot of you probably know, it would soon turn out that Dylan Gray are not anti-AI at all. In 2025, the band announced their partnership with Cypher Studio, an American AI company. One article describes Cypher Studio as a technology company specializing in artist-driven AI systems. The company develops infrastructure aimed at protecting creators' copyrights, intellectual property, and the integrity of their creative work. This partnership will involve the analysis and utilization of Dylan Gray's music and visual materials using advanced AI technology to explore new forms of creative expression. Notably, this initiative is positioned not as a replacement for human creativity, but as a tool to protect and expand the artist's unique vision. Furthermore, Kaoru was quoted saying, "The concept of AI Dylan Gray versus Dylan Gray is intellectually thought-provoking." I'm sorry, but this is just a load of nothing. Literally just words on a screen. Nothing of the text I read means anything. I read the article and I still have no idea what this partnership is all about. And Kaoru, what do you mean AI Dylan Gray versus Dylan Gray is thought-provoking? Like, what does that mean? What do you mean by that, Kaoru? I mean, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe that's the point. Maybe I'm thought-provoked right now because I'm trying to figure out what the hell this is supposed to mean. You know, Dylan Gray is one of my favorite bands, and I will still like them, but this is just so cringe. vkei replaced Kyo in their photos with some AI person. They also use this character in the music video for Breeder, which is also AI generated. I have no idea why a band would do this, that is replace their vocals in photos, but apparently it was Kyo's idea. This work features the avant-garde new artist photos created by Unravel, which has been in charge of all aspects of vkeio's video production since its start. With its somewhat otherworldly atmosphere intertwining vkei with AI-generated art, this artist photo, which was created at Kyo's strong request, combines vkeio's enigmatic essence with cutting-edge technology. vkei were accused of using AI to generate artwork for their song Possess. However, that seems to not be the case. The artist credited with creating this artwork has similar drawings in her portfolio, and they are handmade. You can even see the original sketch of the vkei artwork. Some people still theorize that AI could have been used for some finishing touches for this drawing. I don't know if this was the case or not. I think I'm personally leaning towards no. I find it hard to believe that a legit artist would allow an AI to finish their work. People also had doubts about the artwork for Sukekio's Ius Cerebri Sinistro Cerebrum. These were done by another artist and are also real. Here's Deviluf using AI. Here's Musutsu Kyaka. But this is like very early AI art, like back when people didn't really care. And here's Jiluka. Mwadi Mwawer accused of using AI to generate a drawing of Mana for their merch. I can't tell if this really is AI or not. I could not find a good quality picture of it to analyze. And speaking of Mana, his fashion brand Mwame Moitié was also accused of using AI to generate some promotional material. I think I did not find a lot of info on this. But in this case it needs to be said that, as of right now, Mana has very little to no creative control over Mwame Moitié, so he is not to blame for this one. And I'm not even gonna get into vkei artists posting AI Slop images and videos on social media. There's so many of them, especially the older guys. I mean, really, there's a lot. So, why are vkei musicians so obsessed with AI? In order to understand this, we should take a look at Japan in general. As was said by people in the comments of my videos and on Reddit, the negative impact of AI is apparently not really talked about in Japan. Most of these musicians posting AI Slop are simply unaware. And I honestly can't expect that a 50-something-year-old Japanese man would know all about why generative AI is bad. I mean, they probably just see it as a cool, fun new tool that animates their photos taken 30 years ago. Although some studies show that around 90% of Japanese artists see generative AI as a threat, these surveys were conducted mostly among visual artists. And also in this survey, the artists were asked about dangers to their work specifically, not dangers to the environment or stuff like that. That's not to say that Japanese music artists are all pro-AI. Of course, many of them surely do recognize the negatives of AI use. Yoko Takahashi, best known for singing the opening song for the anime Evangelion, received significant attention in the media when she refused to perform at some event that used an AI-generated artwork for their posters. It goes without saying that some musicians are simply probably just ignorant. Yes, that's probably the case, but not all of them are. When Kaya posted a video of him using an AI filter to turn himself into a mermaid, fans expressed their criticism and explained what's bad about using AI, and it appears that Kaya understood what it is all about and hasn't used AI since. When you see your favorite musicians posting AI, you can just explain to them why it's wrong. Some, if not most of them, do read your comments, but always make sure to do it respectfully. When people criticized Kaya, they went a little too far and made him cry. So don't do that, don't be harsh. Take a deep breath before writing your comment. Now let's move on to the second topic for today. Completely AI vkei music projects. Just a small update to the Higanbana video. Yuki on Twitter managed to find Higanbana's songs on SoundCloud. Honestly, they do not sound as AI generated as I expected. Some could definitely pass as songs made by real bands, which is kinda scary. Users Mori Piero and Vanillicat commented about an AI project that resembles Kamijo, Lucien Veirav. Almost 1500 subscribers on YouTube, 23,000 followers on TikTok. Most popular videos there have hundreds of thousands of views. I clicked on one of those videos and it is the most AI sounding voice I've ever heard. Like, I'm not kidding, it's like they're trying to sound as artificial as possible. Some of the videos are marked by the creator as AI generated, some are not. The Japanese description on Lucian's profile, how do you read that? Lucian? I'm just gonna go Lucian. The Japanese description on Lucian's profile on TikTok reads, Digital Gothic Visual AI Artist. So that's another point for them. They are not really trying to hide the fact that they are AI. You would not get that from the YouTube description though. Welcome to my official sanctuary. I am Lucian Veirath, a Gothic visual kei artist creating original music shaped by Japanese rock, Gothic rock, symphonic darkness, neoclassical elegance and vampiric romance. Here you will find my songs, Romaji lyrics, English and Spanish subtitles, visual stories, Moonlight Sorrow, Blue and Crimson Roses, Eternal Vows, and it just goes on. No mention of AI whatsoever. The songs themselves are labeled as AI though. And yeah, we gotta address the elephant in the room. This is totally just AI Kamijo. The guy kinda looks like Kamijo. If he was blonde, he would totally pass as him. His voice is quite similar to Kamijo as well. The instrumentals are reminiscent of Versailles and Kamijo's solo stuff. And the lyrics are all about roses. If you know Kamijo, you know he can't go 5 seconds without mentioning roses. There are too many signs pointing to Lucian being entirely based on Kamijo. It's like if Suno AI was trained entirely on Kamijo's songs. By the way, the song Akai Bara gives me a major Disco Polo vibe for some reason, which is not a good thing. Or maybe it is, I don't know, it's complicated, it depends on who you ask. My fellow Poles will know what I'm talking about. And you know, Lucian makes me wonder, do people just simply not care? Lucian is quite explicitly labeled as AI almost everywhere. On Spotify he's not, but well, that's Spotify for ya. So yeah, do people just not care? They could just listen to Kamijo and Versailles and get a very similar experience but without the AI. I mean, I admit the songs are a little catchy, but them being AI generated makes me unable to enjoy them like at all. If anyone watching this listens to Lucian or any of the other projects I will talk about, I have a question for you. Why? Do you just like these songs and don't mind the AI element? Totally no shame or hate or anything. I am genuinely curious what attracts people to projects like this. And I'm surprised I have not seen people talk about Lucian before I got the comments under my video. Everybody talks about Higanbana, me included I guess. Yet here's an AI project with 23,000 followers. I even found videos of people lip-syncing to Lucian's songs. I mean, it's kinda crazy. User No One Wants Anyone Anyways asked if the band Vane Cross is AI. When I hear the name Vane Cross, I immediately think about Crossvane, one of my favorite Japanese power metal bands. But no, of course, Vane Cross is a completely different thing. So I looked up Vane Cross on YouTube, and I see uploads of their songs saying that they are from 1998. So my first thought was, oh, I guess it's not AI. I open up the description of one of them. Formed in Shinjuku, Tokyo, 1995. Holy Wound is the debut full-length album from Vane Cross, recorded between October and December 1997 at Black Cell Studio, Tokyo. Released June 21st, 1998. The song starts playing, and it is totally not giving me 90s underground visual kei vibes. And when the vocalist got to the chorus, I was completely sure it's AI. I checked Google to see if there were any mentions of Vane Cross predated in 2026. There were none. The band does not have a profile on vkei. I was on mobile when I first looked into this, and I did not see the AI label that YouTube puts on videos that use AI. In the comments of Vane Cross songs you can see people saying things like, YouTube says this is AI, but I'm glad it's a real band after all, or that the songs are falsely marked as AI by YouTube. Now here's the thing, I am not sure if this is always the case, but the AI label is something that's added by the uploader of a video. It is not YouTube that adds it, it's the uploader. Then I saw this comment by No Such Band FM, the uploader of the videos. It's in Japanese, but it reads, I'm really happy that you felt like we were a band that really existed in 1998. We will continue to expand the world of vkei. Then I looked at the description more closely. No such band, releasing the music no band was supposed to make. We go to their channel and the description reads, albums that never existed, but I wish they could. Yeah, I mean, like Lucien, at least they are honest about what they do. I'll give them that, I do appreciate this. Oh, and like Lucien, vkei has songs on Spotify. Here's one I found on my own. Reika Oiji. This one's smaller than the ones we've talked about so far. Description. Reika Oiji is an AI-generated Japanese visual kei music project built around the liberation of desire, gothic romance, obsession, salvation, sensuality, and dramatic storytelling. A digital stage visual kei artist where beauty, danger, desire and emotions collide. For fans of Japanese visual kei, gothic rock, dark romance, J-rock and theatrical AI music. And I love how they're doing a for fans of, like, it's you and your friends uploading your new metal song to LimeWire or something in the year 2000 and you title it for fans of Slipknot and Korn or something like that. Here's another one. Vistalgic. This one's also explicitly labeled as AI. Not much to say here, they also sound like Verziles. User Neurotic Blue under my Neon Oni video mentioned Knocked Velvet, yet another AI vkei project, but as far as I've seen, this one does not call itself AI anywhere. I just keep circling back to thinking, why do people listen to AI music? Like, would they also read AI books and watch AI movies? Sure, some AI fanatics would, but I mean like ordinary people. I watch a lot of spooky mystery content on YouTube and I once found a video that was like 10 scary and disturbing Reddit posts or something like that. And pretty quickly I caught on to the script and the narration being AI generated. And I just could not continue watching. It's one thing to, for example, AI generate a few pictures to use in your video, but to use AI to completely create an entire project from the ground up is just, I don't know, I would say lazy, but laziness is too simple of an explanation. I don't know, I'm just saying things at this point. I'm gonna cut my tangent short. I just think it's sad that AI projects get so much attention while real musicians continue struggling. And I mean, sure, Kamijo, for example, is a giant name in the visual kei community, and these 23,000 fans of Lucien could all very well be fans of Kamijo at the same time, but I don't know, it just feels weird. Am I overthinking this? So that would be it for this video. As I have said, I hope this is the last time I make a video on AI. I'm not saying I don't enjoy making them, they're fun to make, but I hope I won't have to talk about that again. So I hope you enjoyed the vkei AI Slop trilogy. If you feel like it, you can let me know what you think about all of this in the comments of this video. Do you think that AI music projects are an issue, or are they not? Do you think that visual kei as a whole has a problem with AI? Please let me know. I am very interested in hearing other people's thoughts on all of this. Once again, thank you to my patrons: Mumble Honey, Remilia, Big Body Igor, Canary Casey, The Insomniac Slayer, Dali, Lemon Piglet, Hattie Soup, Damian Trevor Vincent and Evister. Thank you all for watching and goodbye.